Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Cami. Thank you in advance to everybody that liked and commented on my last cooking video. I really appreciate you guys. There was one specific comment that stood out to me by Corey Woods. He had a really interesting proposal that I do a cooking video on a really easy trout recipe that he can basically stick into a plastic bag and bring up the mountain with him when he goes hiking. So this is awesome. Like, I love this idea. It's kind of like a meal prep, like already pre-made marinade or rub that he was looking for. So I spent a lot of time thinking about this and I came up with like a really simple recipe. I hope you guys like it. So here we go. Okay, so my very unreliable GoPro just told me that it was the memory was full, and then I deleted everything on it, and then it still said it was full, and now it just says that it's just not working, but it's completely charged. So whatever. I wish I could show you guys my setup right now. I literally have my camera, like my phone, actually like taped to like the window. Okay, so anyways, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to make this really, really easy marinade in a bag. What you're gonna need is some Italian salad dressing, blackened seasoning, and a lemon. So basically you just stick the whole bag into the Ziploc bag, as well as some blackened seasoning, and then you want to mix that. So usually I like to put some of the actual rub on the fillets themselves, and then I want to leave some in the bag, and then with that I will mix with these lemons. I'm just squeezing this whole lemon into this bag. All right, so you're gonna end up with something like this. Okay, and I already put some of the actual rub, which is the combination of the Italian seasoning and the blackened seasoning, on these fillets, like that. And so you wanna just literally stick the fillets into the bag, like so. Do that with all three of them. All right. So the thing about this is, I mean, it's gonna taste great either way, but the longer you can have this marinade with the fillets, the better it's gonna taste. So if possible, just leave it in the plastic bag for a couple minutes at least, maybe an hour or two. That'll get to soak up all those nice flavors. And it's gonna look like this. So basically, if you're Corey and you're going camping, all you need to bring in the little baggie is a pre-squeezed lemon with that Italian dressing and the blackened seasoning. All right, so we're gonna let this set a little bit. We are going to make corn on the cob with this because it's really easy to do on the grill as well. And we're gonna do some really cool little roasted red potatoes, also in tinfoil, also on the grill. All right, guys, sorry for the boob shot, but this is the only way I can show you how I'm cutting these potatoes. So we're using these little red potatoes, and just make sure you wash the skin. You wash them really well because I'll leave the skin on. I think it has a really nice flavor. So you want to get them about this thick. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just you want it to be fairly thin so it doesn't take a long time to cook. One more. Sweet. So you're gonna take the same glass, wash it out, and we're gonna make the little kind of seasoning that you're gonna put on the potatoes. So it's olive oil. There's not really like a set amount, just enough to where you can, it'll be enough to go over the potatoes. Pepper. Sea salt, and garlic powder. usually I'll get something like, I don't know if you can see that. Put our potatoes in some tin foil. Let me see if I can show you guys. There we go. And you're gonna take this dressing that you guys made and you're gonna pour it all over the potatoes. Alright, it's just easier if you do it with your hands. Make sure you wash your hands first, but kind of mix the potatoes like that. Make sure all of them have a little bit of seasoning on them. Now we close it up. I'm kind of let it touch down so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so that's what you're gonna end up with. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit open on the top. So that we're gonna put on the grill first because it's gonna take the longest to cook. And then that will give us some time for our fish to marinate a little more. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to do corn on the cob, which is like super easy. All right, so I am out here. We are gonna put the potatoes and the corn on the grill. You wanna keep the corn and the husk. It's gonna cook like that. And both of them are gonna take about 30 minutes to cook. So make sure you put those on the grill first. Let your fish marinate, do whatever you need to do, and then come and get them. All right, let me show you guys. All right, so we just put our corn and our potatoes on the grill. So now we're gonna transfer our fish onto this tin foil. I like to double up the tin foil for this recipe because there's a lot of kind of liquid that we're gonna cook the fish in. So try to make it into like the tin foil itself into like a little bowl. And we're gonna take the fillets. I kind of just like to dump the whole bag out. Beans, get off the counter. Great, on the fridge. That's great. Okay, so I'm about to show you guys really quick. I'm just gonna get them all out. Alright, so fillets are on the tin foil with all of the marinade that was in the bag, and we're just gonna make it into a little bowl. All right, so it's gonna look like this. These bad boys on the grill. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes since we put the corn and the potatoes in, and about maybe 8 since we put the fish in. So it should be about ready. The fish, trout like that, only takes a couple minutes to actually cook through. And you don't want to overcook it, so we're gonna check it. Oh my gosh, y'all, this looks good. I definitely think my favorite part about this recipe is just being able to do everything on the grill. The potatoes are looking good, our corn looks awesome. Make sure you keep an eye on that because you have to keep turning it. And look at our trout. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. All right. Let's go back inside and plate this up. All right, so we have the finished product. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. I already ate like half of the third fillet. It's amazing. So I really hope you guys actually are able to try this at home. The sides that I chose were really easy as well. So please give me feedback, and good luck with your hike, Corey. Thank you so much for the idea. Anybody else that has any ideas, please feel free to leave me a message below. And again, I'm so sorry for this like horrendous video on my phone. I promise I'll have it fixed by next week. Bye.